Right, ladies and gentlemen, we on to the co-main event of the evening. This bout will be 5 3-minute rounds of Fightstar Featherweight Championship Action. Calling out fighter number 1, fighting out of the red corner, representing House of Tinkerbell. Let's make some noise for Nathaniel Komane.
So Nathaniel Komane fighting out of House of Tinkerbell. Another great fighter out of that stable run by JP Kruger. We saw Gift Walker now, the previous flyweight champion. Great athlete, great fighter. Unfortunately, not being able to come away with a win in that one. But Nathaniel Komane is another one of those very talented youngsters to come out of that gym. And let's see how he fares in his chase for that interim featherweight belt. At the moment, it is an interim belt. The reason is because that belt is owned by Nkosi Ndebele, who's fighting in the fight after this.
Oh, wow, okay.
All likelihood, since we all know he's fighting at Brave in December, that belt will be vacated and the interim champion will become the actual champion. But let's see who comes away with it between Nathaniel Komane, who is touted as one of the future talents in South African MMA, against one of my favorite guys to watch in, out the cage and everywhere else, Mr. Jan Paul Ronge.
Lots of energy. See the whole corner serious. They know how big this is. You can see how much it means to not just the fighter, but all three of the guys there in the corner. Huge for them.
And again, the person they're taking this belt from is the #1 ranked amateur on the African continent. So it's big shoes to step into. Everyone wants that belt.
Everyone wants it. He's vacating it. He's got bigger fish to fry. Going on to the pro leagues.
Well, let's get Mr. Paul Ronge in.
And his opponent, fighting out of Dominator's Den in Secunda. Secunda, let's make some noise for your favorite son, Mr. Paul Ronge.
So, Mr. Paul Picksteel Ronge.
Picksteel, I think he's Pietro's favorite fighter too with that announcement. What an entrance.
There you can see it. This is the reason I say he is the South African Diaz brother. He just loves the scrap, loves the crowd, loves the attention, wants to put on a fight. For him, it's about the performance. He wants to make people happy, and he just wants to bleed and get in.
Again, it's sport of entertainers. We're here to entertain. Athletes entertaining the crowd. The more entertainment, the better it is, and the more they come back, I suppose.
There you can see Mr. Paul Ronge getting Vaseline up. Also a big smile on his face. You can see his dad there behind him as well, which is where the Picksteel comes from. His dad's a miner.
Oh,
so in honor of his father, he calls himself Mr. Picksteel Ronge.
His dad's also a hard man.
Yeah, and this is what he loves doing, man. This is all he wants to do all day, all night, is be in the cage, be in the gym, get punch people, and have fun. I still find it very confusing that kid fought at bantamweight. Let's get this fight started and get over to Pietro.
This bout is 5 3-minute rounds for the Fightstar interim featherweight title. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise! This bout is brought to you by the Bulletin, and our referee for this match is Nick Savides.
Let's get this going. This is a fight I've been looking forward to as the co-main event. Having Paul at home fighting in Secunda, he likes putting on a show anywhere. At home, he is going to be even better. But Nathaniel is an absolute talent to watch, folks. If you haven't seen him fight before, you're in for a treat.
Jan looks like a man of honor. Doesn't want to disappoint his friends. Dad's in his corner. You know he's going to come out and fight.
Nice kick there by Nathaniel.
Nathaniel, you can see his gamer though. That switch left kick.
Now, this is going to be a fight, folks. Both of these guys, uber talent versus an ultimate showman. Nice kicks there by Paul, but Nathaniel saw all of it coming.
Tips.
This fight is at featherweight. Paul fought at bantamweight in the Searching for a Scrap show. He fought at lightweight at the last Fightstars. Now coming back down to featherweight. He is a very tall featherweight or bantamweight.
A kick clipped him on the back of the head. Nathaniel landed falling over, and it wasn't even up yet, and Paul had shot on top of him. So
good work by Paul. You can see there he's got both the legs trapped, sitting on the knees, not giving Nathaniel too much room to move, but Nathaniel working his way out.
Going for the wall walk there.
Paul just pulling him back to the center of the cage, holding on to the legs.
Offload some shots there.
You can see Nathaniel's trying to work those legs. Looks like he was trying to work for a triangle or trying to get the leg over. You can see Paul there doing everything he can to keep Nathaniel on his back.
He's going for the classic Khabib grip there, trying to tie the hand up underneath him. You can see now he's going to try pass that leg into side control.
And again, Paul is much taller, so he can strike from pretty much anywhere in that guard. Got a minute and 13 seconds to work here. Nathaniel doing very well, staying very busy, not giving Paul too many looks of things to go here on the top.
Good wrestling,
good scramble.
Nice scramble to get back up.
Paul's eating some shots here. Nathaniel, very game opponent. He is just coming forward. Great work by both of these fighters. You can see lots of movement by Nathaniel, lots of head movement. He's looking for different angles. Paul just staying in front of him, trying to see where the gaps are. But Nathaniel is putting the pressure on.
Hey, kick that body, bro. Kick the body. Kick that body. From southpaw. Yeah.
Nathaniel stalking his opponent, landing a big shot there.
Very, very good stand up here by Nathaniel. Takes the kick, replies with one of his own.
Big shots as well.
Oh, it's got great speed and timing by Nathaniel.
You can see there, Nathaniel looking very relaxed in the corner. You can see his conditioning is insanely good.
Definitely not his first rodeo.
Yeah, Nathaniel and Gift, two of the most talented kids to come out of that House of Tinkerbell gym. Big futures ahead for both of them. See both corners there giving instructions to their fighters. Again, both of these guys looking very calm and composed. This is a 5-round fight, so you want to see the guys still looking very much ready for this fight. You want the gas tank still to be pretty full with 3-4 more rounds still to go.
I think that sweat is broken. Those ATP levels have just hit. These guys are going to light up the second round for sure.
And here we go, getting ready to start round 2. Nice kick again by Nathaniel. His stand-up's very good. What a punch there.
Nathaniel looking unfazed by Paul's power.
Caught him, but he just kept coming, man.
Caught him, called him on. Walking straight through his punches.
Both throwing leg kicks there. Nathaniel not scared of Paul's power. He's just coming straight at him. Working Paul against the cage here.
Great cage control.
Paul needs to work.
Right for the single leg to the back.
Body kick, Nate, body kick. With the body, Nate. Let's go this, Nate.
Guys need to start setting those kicks up.
Work it, Nate.
Hands, legs, hands, legs.
Let those hands go, Nate. He's tired, Nate. He's breaking.
You can see Paul there.
Great low kick there by Nathaniel. Oh, Paul replies with one of his own. It's a bit of a horses for courses at the moment.
Nathaniel definitely looking like a much fresher and game fighter at the moment.
I don't even think he's broken a sweat yet by the looks of things.
He is ready for this fight, man. Paul lands a nice shot to the head there, but Nathaniel looking unfazed.
I'd like to see Paul throw punches in bunches. Ones and twos aren't really doing him any favor.
He needs to get busier. They're getting the warning for the fingers being out, both fighters. That is a new rule that's come in now. You can't have the fingers pointing out for the finger pokes. You have to keep your fingers closed in.
Close your hands, Nate. Close your hands. Make a fist.
The referee will take points away for that. We have seen that in previous events. Oh, ball shooting, but Nathaniel's feet were quick.
Hit him, Nate. Hit him. Let's go, bro. Work it.
Nathaniel's definitely winning the stand-up here in the exchanges. He's definitely getting the better.
Looking a lot more fluid, light on his feet. He's moving angles, mixing it up well. Hands, legs,
Nice.
teeps to the body. Paul going for a head kick of his own.
Paul goes for the takedown, manages to secure the takedown. This is where he wants to be. He's inside control now.
He's got him on that lockdown, looking for the knee ride, obviously wanting to posture up.
Got 10 seconds left to work.
Clapper's gone. Let's see if he can get some points, a few more points here. Offload a couple sneaky shots there.
I think he's just going to ride the round out and secure the position there. It's going to come down to how the judges scored that one, whether it's the striking from Nathaniel or how much weight that final takedown actually gets.
Hard to believe it's only round 2. Action-packed from the
These
start.
two guys have been going at it non-stop.
2 down, 3 to go.
Paul's conditioning is not looking as good as it has been in the last couple of Fightstars where we've seen him.
Might have been that weight cut coming
definitely
into effect now in the later rounds. That's why I'm so against it. I'd rather start the fight, end the fight the way I started it. Not a fan of big weight cuts. Guys need to try fight at their true weight.
And the thing that guys miss is you're not actually training at your weight either.
Exactly.
Because you're doing such a big cut, you're training at a specific weight, you think you're as heavy as you are, and then you get into the fight and it's completely different.
Very much so.
Nathaniel looks fresh as anything.
This kid is sweating. I can see some behind his neck there, but his whole body's dry.
He looks like he's just come out to fight. Looks like he's just had the warm-up from the back. Nathaniel's conditioning is crazy in this one. Very fresh still in round 3. Nice shot landed by Paul, but Nathaniel
is exuberant.
Is not even flinching. Nathaniel's just coming forward non-stop.
Paul going for the shoot again. Looking for that double. Gets the slam.
Nice takedown.
He's managed to lock the position down. You know, with the new rules and that, takedowns aren't really going to count.
There you can see Paul's working now from side. He's got the position though, he has got the dominant position. He's spending the time on top of his opponent. You can see there he's trying to get the knee over. He's got him against the cage here. Giving up his back, this is a very bad position. Paul's got to get the hooks in.
Don't know what it is with the guys. I think they're all getting a bit excited, going for the next straight away. Oh, it tapped.
He tapped.
Jeez. It's the second time I've been proved wrong. That you
The
can't
problem
finish.
is the guys at the bottom are not trying to buck them over. That's the first thing you do if the hook's on them.
not feeling the hooks are in. They're not trying to buck them over. I think I need to stop saying that. Been proved twice. I've been proved wrong twice tonight. So hope my coach isn't listening.
And this is exactly what Paul can do. He looks like he's behind in the fight. Looks like the opponent's on top, and he just comes out with it. That's why I say he is the ultimate Diaz brother to me.
It's called BMT, big match temperament.
100%.
Being able to step up when it counts, when it matters. Step up when no one's watching or when they're all watching. Great job. Stole the victory there. Was definitely down on the scorecards. Nathaniel winning those stand-up exchanges.
Great fight by both of these athletes.
And then Jan coming back with a sneaky submission win.
There you can see his dad in the cage with him. Great moment for his father, great moment for his family right here in Secunda. And don't be surprised to hear some pretty interesting news in the interview from someone. You can see there everyone in the cage congratulating the man. Big win for him right here in his hometown. No one was more excited than him that Fightstars was coming here to Secunda.
You would have fought on this card with one arm if you had to.
Let's cross over to Pietro for the official announcement.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, action, action, and more Fightstar action here at Fightstar 36. Let's make some noise for these two warriors! Right, once again, we've got our sponsors, proud sponsors of Fightstar 36, Roman Alarms. We've got Mr. Blackie Swart coming to hand over the belt. Let's make some noise for Roman Alarms! Right, fight number 14 was stopped 1 minute, 21 seconds into round number 3 via rear naked choke, declaring your winner from the blue corner, and new Fightstar Featherweight Champion, Paul Ronge!